Ooh. Ooh, gloves. Fingerless gloves. Boom. Electrochemistry. Nice. Now it's at 6. Would you look at that? Savoir-faire is at 0. Bonus from items. Okay. More like penalty from items. Waterlocked out of order until Wednesday. Okay. Ooh, more bottles. Roy's Pawn Shop. Fast cash for faster times. What's all this then? Ooh. Health item. Some kind of machine and antique gas register. A bust of a woman. The plaque simply says DEI. In the dark, a film projector whirring away. Okay. Mostly military wear with a few more eccentric fashions thrown in.
A typical Martinez streetlight sits among assorted floor and table lamps.
Okay.
The light pole has been carefully cut, and the wiring has been redone and attached to a standard indoor plug. The light buzzes faintly, but this would make quite a statement in your living room.
Okay, sure, but why would I want a streetlight in a living room? There's nothing else you need to know. Okay. It's just a streetlight. Welcome to the pawn shop.
You see rows of toy soldiers guarding the rest of the trinkets displayed on the table. Some on horseback, others in rags, others yet in bright blue uniforms. All are stern and unyielding in their duty. Try to find something pretty and cool here, then use it to win her back.
Win her back?
Yes. Buy something nice. A figurine.
Who are we talking about? Win her back?
Big men on big horses, clad in lamella armor and carrying flintlocks, the kind that would mow down a line of enemy soldiers in the blink of an eye.
Franco-Nigerian knights. I used to be very serious about these guys.
You're into toy soldiers?
They're not all blue. These figurines also wear gold coats and caps, complemented by orange trousers. They are variously posed, wielding swords and rifles with bayonets.
Yeah.
This is what the loyalists looked like, yes, at first. Then they wised up and got camouflage.
Which ones? Ah, royalist soldiers from the time of the revolution. The uniforms are painted a bit too brightly, I suppose.
Dig up a truly cool figurine in the box under the table.
This set of soldiers isn't meant to look impressive. A few have rifles, but most of them carry pistols. Some even shovels and tall sticks.
You're probably talking about the revolutionaries, yes? Yes, they are soldiers, revolutionary soldiers. I think their poverty has been exaggerated for effect. When you place them next to the royalists, it doesn't seem like they could possibly win.
It's meant to give people hope, even we can do it. The contrast is meant to be disheartening, as it ought to be. It is impossible to win against cohort of capital. Ask my friend Garte, whose bitch it made me. I wish it was more nuanced. As it stands, I cannot comment.
I don't like either set very much, to be honest. But there are many parents among my customers.
Okay, let's try it.
Everything you pick out seems faded, chipped, and sad somehow.
Okay.
Most of them are just broken toys.
Step away.
What's this? We're getting reports of normal, reasonable, temperate, political opinions somewhere in Martinez.
You must be mistaken, I'm a real radical. That's me, Mr. Reasonable. Someone's got to keep it sane around here. This is because I keep saying none of the above to political stuff, isn't it? Lol.
The air suddenly feels calmer, more transparent in a strangely tender way. Perhaps it's the hangover. Perhaps it's a temporary surge of serotonin. But something tells you
Something tells me what?
it's time to become a citizen of the Kingdom of Conscience.
Ooh. No, I'm too fiery for this watercolored ideology. Trying to develop more extreme and interesting opinions. No more talk. Sign me up. Where is this Kingdom of
It
Conscience?
is not a place. It is a moment in time that can only arise in the right circumstances. In all of human history, it's only been achieved a handful of times.
How do you bring about those circumstances?
Incrementally.
Okay.
Yawn. You'd get there faster with a little speed.
Huh.
History's greatest catastrophes have been brought about by people trying to make the world a better place. Too quickly.
It's true.
That's the genius of Dolores Day. She recognized that progress is meaningless if its gains are lost
Oh.
because of instability. Real, lasting change can only come about gradually.
Dolores
increment
Day. That's
by
the
increment.
bust of the woman. But what about all the things that are wrong now?
Tisk tisk. Just because you live in the present doesn't mean you have the right to place your needs above the needs of the future.
Okay.
You may never live to see the Kingdom of Conscience. Your children may not. Even your grandchildren might not. But that's no excuse not to keep working. What rationality? What a fucking joke.
God damn it, electrochemistry. Okay, but what's... Wait, is the king really about doing things or just preserving the status quo?
Do you believe the status quo is preferable to chaos and bloodshed?
Oh boy. Yes.
There you have it. Sometimes holding the line is progress.
Okay.
The kingdom is difficult to comprehend and even more difficult to describe, partly because humanity will need to discard many of the categories that define and limit it today. The kingdom of conscience is post-capitalist, post-national. It's also post-industrial, post-ideological, and even post-sexual.
Man, this sounds kind of terrible. I don't think I want to be a moralist anymore. That seems fine. I still want to live for the present though. Sounds incredibly allons-y. Let's go right now. Right there now.
Slow
Sure.
down, Mr. Reasonable. Did you miss the part about compromising and taking things slow?
Alright, let's get there eventually.
That's right. Remember, real democracy is just around the corner for Revachol. When that real democracy kicks in, a long time from now, we are all going to be so much happier.
Sure. Wow, that was a deep thought. Coach. Physical instrument. Wait, what? Oh, you're here. Kingdom of Conscience. -2 half-light. Calm water. What? So that's going to be my bonus. Or penalty, I suppose. Okay. How do I unlock these things? Unlock a new slot to research a dot. But how do I unlock? How do I unlock? No. How do I unlock? How do unlock? Is it with a skill point? Should I invest skill points in it?
The boomboxes on the shelf look well loved and well traveled. Chipped, dented, they stare at you with the unblinking eyes of their tape reels.
Stand on the tips of your toes to see
One
more.
especially catches your eye. Deep gold and amber plastic with a big old handle on top. A classic boombox that says Stereo 8 approved. This is you. Golden orange. A sunset suite. Just make sure it works before you buy it.
What I really want to know is, could this device come in handy in my place? Are you sure this is all working in order? I'm not gonna buy anything. I need to pay off my debts.
It's not often that I see officers from the RCM in my pawn shop. What can I do for you?
His courtesy is not insincere, but he prefers being alone with his projector, just watching the movement of light across the walls of the shop.
It's shameful how insufficient the police presence is in these parts. Now that the RCM is here, tell me, have you had any trouble lately?
I haven't had any problems myself, though some of my customers have complained about inconsistent law enforcement.
Okay.
Who are your customers usually?
All kinds of people come through here. Locals, travellers, people looking for a deal, people looking for a keepsake, people who are terminally bored. As you can see, I have a wide selection of goods for everyone to choose from.
Look around. Typical vacuous consumers objects. Quite a collection indeed. Sorry. Honestly, I think some of your selections are more tasteful than others. Press your finger to lips. This business plan is all over the place. You should specialize, zoom in, recapitalize. Not quite a collection.
It keeps me entertained.
Entertained? He might be high. If he is,
Ooh, nice.
what?
Is Roy high? And if yes, then what is he on?
Okay, he
What?
definitely is high. Whatever it is, you've probably done it, and many other things besides. But you can't cut through the jumble of sensations to get to the answer.
Seriously?
Looking at his wares, talking to him, that might give you more clues.
I missed the 72% skill check. I have other business to take care of. Okay.
I doubt it, but I can try and answer any questions you may have.
Okay.
I do my best to keep my distance from all manner of butchery. Bad for business, bad for everyone.
He doesn't know anything.
Yes.
No one likes to see what you have to see every day.
Think you could help me get a corpse out of a tree?
The corpse behind the hostel I show. I don't have a truck with a mounted platform or anything of that sort myself. Ask around the harbour. There might be some workers there who'd be willing to help.
Yes, we already know that.
The pawnbroker's gaze is already fixed on the dancing colours.
Someone else came here earlier today asking the same question. I promptly sold her the gun you pawned a couple days back.
Wait, what?
What? Sold?
Yeah, exactly. What?
This is a pawn shop, and it did feel as if you've met before. Oh God.
Wow.
The lieutenant shifts from one foot to another, alert.
Wait, I sold my gun?
She didn't seem like a policeman, although she kept referring to herself as a pig, which was odd. I found her interest in the gun a bit obsessive, but I was just happy to get rid of it, and of her.
Okay.
Truth be told, she was terrifying.
Can you give me a description?
Right, so let me get this right. You sold your sidearm, issued by the citizens' militia, and now a civilian is running around the streets of Martinez with it?
Maybe she's a vigilante, wants to prove she can do our jobs better than we can. I don't like it either. What if she intends to commit a crime and blame it on... I'm sorry.
You're right that she could cast aspersions on the force. We have to find her.
Any idea where I can find this buyer?
My apologies, officer, but I have no idea where she was coming from or where she went.
God damn it.
A needle in a haystack. There is nothing you can do about it now. You'll just have to hope you luck upon her somehow.
Oh, God.
You were adamant about getting rid of it, officer. Said you were undeserving of a service weapon of the Revachol Citizens Militia.
Well, I had to ask.
And I don't like keeping guns around the shop for long. Off the charts photon emissions. The unhealthy kind.
Okay.
Of course.
I want to ask about my missing gun again. No, I don't. Okay, at least I know my gun is somewhere around. Oh boy. Also, it's almost past 21, so I can go to the apartment and visit the guy. It's good to know there's still a world down here. I didn't think this city would be so big. This game is pretty extensive. Damn. Wait, maybe I should go and sell my bottles first. I healed my morale. Here it is.
The tear machine stands in the corner. Your bottles clunk into the machine.
Only 30 cents? What? Okay. When is the clock gonna go from 59 to 2100? I mean, these minutes take longer than real life minutes. Seriously. Might as well have a look out then. Better sign down.
Evening, officers.
Evening.
A burly man hangs out by the waterlock, carving up a generous serving of salami with an old hunter's knife.
Nice.
His eyes are fixed on a man stranded on the other side of the waterlock and on an enormous billboard that has fallen down into the canal between them.
Oh.
His posture is relaxed. Despite his powerful build and a knife in his hand, this man resorts to physical intimidation only infrequently, if at all.
First things first, what are you doing here, man on the Waterlock? Do you know what caused this wreckage?
I wasn't here to witness it, but those look like tire tracks on that sign. Weird, huh? Then again, plenty of daredevil drivers in Revachol.
True.
The words Daredevil Driver sound ominous to you.
Too bad it also takes a year and a day to repair anything round here. Especially a waterlock. The rest of the coast is closed off till then.
Do you know what's further down the coast?
Well, there's the fishing village, an abandoned fish market, a bizarro church.
Huh.
Not much use to the congregation, though. There always seems to be something wrong with it. Yeah, not really much else. Just bombed out ruins.
Okay. Alright, now we can go to the apartments and have a good talk with the smoker guy. Oh. How to save. Let's go apartments. Let's go apartments. It's also almost time to close off the stream. Okay, I have to go up. The balcony. Oh, a maroon glow of light pollution rises from the east. You hear distant traffic, not night is falling on the city. Aha, there's light coming from the window there.
This door is made of metal and appears to be reinforced. Someone here really values their security.
Knock.
No one answers.
We should return tomorrow. Tomorrow at 9 p.m.
But it is 9 p.m.
No one answers.
We should return tomorrow. Tomorrow at 9 p.m.
Seriously, it has to be exactly 9 p.m. Visit apartment 21, 28. Sometime after 9 p.m. to see if anyone's home. It is 9 p.m. What the hell are you talking about? Why do I have to
This
return
door is
tomorrow?
made of no one answers.
We should return tomorrow. Tomorrow at 9 p.m.
Okay, fine. Jeez. I can't go there. Well, let's go back to the south part. Oh, whoops. Wrong way. I wonder if there's still a lot of the city left in the South Park that I haven't seen yet. Oh, look at that. The petanque players are gone. Probably because it's too late out. Okay, I've seen everything here. I'm guessing, yeah. Cannot climb.
A crumpled billboard reading
Aha.
Samaran butter soaks in the canal. Two ugly lines mar the bright countenance of the blonde boy depicted.
Attempt to reconstruct what happened here. What is Samaran butter?
Whatever it is, the boy on the billboard seems very happy about it.
Okay.
Goat milk butter. The Samaran terrain makes it easier to raise goats than cows, and the local goat farmers produce high-quality meat and dairy staples that add variety to other nations' diets.
Never heard about goat milk butter. Does it even exist in the real world?
It's an acquired taste.
Come on.
Judging by the size of the
Nice.
impact and the parallel lines of burnt rubber, the cause was probably a motor vehicle.
Okay. Look at the crater.
Side slip marks indicated that the vehicle was traveling up the crater at 35 kilometers an hour.
That's not very fast.
The black marks on the roof indicate that the vehicle vaulted from the crater to the roof of the shack.
Okay.
The panel served as a takeoff ramp. The vehicle soared through the air, hitting the billboard and upsetting the posts. Then it continued its flight, taking the billboard with it. The
Yes.
sign broke the vehicle's fall into the canal.
And the car made it all the way to the
Samurai
end.
billboard still looks freshly painted, suggesting it took the plunge recently. Within the past 72 hours. Still speeding, the vehicle made a loop and vanished into the fog. along the
Really?
coast.
The car made it to the other side. That seems unlikely, but whatever.
There are two good candidates, the Caprice 40 and the Linear G22.
Okay.
It's about the right size, and the tire marks look like they came from the skinny tires frequently found on that motor carriage. The Caprice 40 is a very popular model, with bank clerks, topping pie delivery drivers, secondary school teachers, cops, strippers dressed as cops, undressed strippers.
Okay, I get it.
Very sturdy but light motor carriage. More likely than most to survive that jump. The Linear G22 is not a particularly popular model due to its peculiar proportions, which the manufacturer's design team probably thought about for too long. You'd have to follow the tracks to be sure.
Ah, seriously.
The lieutenant looks on, waiting for you to wrap up your analysis.
Any theories about what happened here?
Looks like someone in a real hurry. Some top shelf shenanigans. I want to meet the driver. Okay. Yeah.
What kind of car do you think it was?
Maybe a G22, since it was the one most likely to survive.
That's quite likely, from what I can tell.
I have some ideas about who it might have been. Yeah, I have no idea who could it have been. Really? Do I have an idea?
Oh,
It had to be someone really cool and outrageous. It was someone dangerous. Perhaps this is somehow connected to the murder. Actually, never mind. Evidence to come up with a list of suspects.
the traffic hooliganism? I hope not. Fortunately, we are not traffic cops. Should we
Jacob
get back to the murder?
Jacob no. Try to come up with a convincing explanation for the driver's action. You should bring this driver to just take the task. Let's move on. We've learned all we can here. I want to do this.
Somewhere in the depths of your alcohol-addled soul, you find a few threads that you can weave into a story.
This could have only been Jacob
The tip-top tourney champion?
After the untimely death of dear friend and fellow racer Alfie Delatres at Fjordhammer, Jacob was desperately chasing death on the racetrack, but death. Oh, okay.
The lieutenant patiently listens to the words coming from your mouth.
After quitting in frustration, he became a recluse, a ghost driver, searching for death on the streets of Reversal speeding.
Jumping canals at night? If I was Jacob Irv, I wouldn't drive in Martinez. The roads are awful.
I mean, he wants to die, so I guess he would.
In conclusion, it's a colorful theory, but I don't believe Jacob Irv did this. Should we go?
We need to find this Jacob Earth before Judge's tracks. On second thought, maybe this doesn't really warrant an investigation.
If we must.
I mean, it could be cool. Find a traffic hooligan. Yeah, sure, but we need to get on the other side. Wait, when was the...
A couple of indicator lights are missing from this control panel. Loose wires dangle from the now vacant holes. In the middle is a lever. Beneath it, a small metal plaque. This panel usually closes the waterlock, turning it into a bridge that lets you cross the canal. But there's a crashed salmon and butter sign in the way. Pulling the lever probably won't do anything.
I want to pull the lever.
You pull the lever all the way up until the metal clicks against the contact pins. You hear a soft clunk. Then, nothing happens.
Yeah, and pushing it harder is not gonna do anything.
A spring brings the lever back to its original position. You still need to close the waterlock to get across the canal. Some other way.
Okay.
Wasn't there a sign over there saying functionality will be restored on Wednesday morning?
Wednesday morning? Okay. Okay, Wednesday morning, fine. Then it will be back. Okay, now I'm gonna have to end the stream, so I'll save here. And I'll catch you all next time. Okay. See you then. Bye-bye.